Tyson Fury is not just a boxer, he's a walking paradox. The man who was written off before he even threw his first professional punch. The man who was told he was too big, too awkward, and too fragile to survive in the brutal world of heavyweight boxing. The man who came back from the brink of self-destruction to shock the entire planet twice. But beneath the gold belts, the crowd chants, and the eccentric press conferences, there's a story very few dare to tell. This is the Tyson Fury you don't know. The shocking truths, the strange victories, the impossible comebacks, and the secrets buried under years of chaos. Get ready, because what you're about to hear will change the way you see the Gypsy King forever. Tyson Fury was born 3 months premature in Manchester in 1988, weighing just 1 pound. Doctors told his parents he had almost no chance of survival. His father, John Fury, named him Tyson after the then undefeated heavyweight champion Mike Tyson, as if willing him into greatness. His early survival wasn't just luck, it became his identity. He was a fighter before he could even walk. Imagine the odds: a fragile, underweight baby destined to grow into a 6 feet 9 inches, 270-pound wrecking machine who would dominate the heavyweight division. Many fans know Fury's height, but few know how close he was to never existing in boxing history at all. Fury isn't just a champion, he's the product of generations of bare-knuckle fighters. His father, uncles, and cousins were fighters in the tough traveler tradition. But the lesser-known fact? Tyson Fury is related to Bartley Gorman, the undefeated king of the Gypsies, a legendary bare-knuckle champion who dominated for 20 years. This heritage isn't just a romantic backstory, it explains his style, his unorthodox movement, his head feints, and even his confidence to taunt opponents mid-fight are trademarks of a fighting culture that values cunning as much as brute force. Few people know that at one point, Fury walked away from boxing entirely, giving up his titles and refusing fight offers worth millions. This wasn't injury or retirement, this was depression. After defeating Vladimir Klitschko in 2015, Fury spiraled into a deep mental health crisis. He gained over 140 pounds, drank heavily, and used drugs. What's shocking is that during this period, promoters were still willing to pay him huge money for a comeback. But Fury refused, saying he didn't care if he lived or died. This wasn't just a fall from grace. It was an open collapse that made his eventual comeback one of the most unlikely in sports history. After beating Deontay Wilder in 2020, Fury didn't just celebrate like a normal fighter. He grabbed the microphone in front of millions and sang American Pie to his wife, the crowd, and the world. This wasn't staged. This was Fury's unpredictable personality in full display. Many see him as a trash talker, but moments like this reveal his ability to switch from ruthless competitor to entertainer instantly, a rare trait in boxing history. In 2015, Fury failed a drug test for nandrolone, a banned steroid. The case dragged on for years, and at one point, there were serious talks of banning him from the sport for life. But Fury fought back, claiming the substance came from eating uncastrated wild boar meat, an excuse that became infamous in boxing lore. Whether you believe the story or not, the fact is, Fury escaped what could have been a career-ending scandal. Most fighters never return from such allegations. Fury not only returned, but became a bigger star. Fury's first fight with Deontay Wilder in 2018 wasn't just a boxing match. It was the conclusion of a comeback no one thought possible. 2 years earlier, Fury was 400 pounds, addicted to alcohol, and suicidal. He once drove his Ferrari at 190 miles per hour planning to crash into a bridge to end his life, until a voice in his head told him to stop. That fight wasn't just for a belt. It was proof to himself that he had survived the darkest place a human can be. The fact he went 12 rounds with the most feared puncher in the world after losing 150 pounds is one of the greatest human achievements in sports. In that same Wilder fight, Fury was dropped in the 12th round by a punch so hard it looked like a career-ending knockout. He lay motionless, eyes glazed, until somehow, at the count of 6, he sat up like a character from a horror film and beat the count. What most fans don't know is that this wasn't just instinct. Fury later admitted he was unconscious for a moment, and that his body acted before his mind did. That single moment became one of the most replayed clips in modern boxing history. Unlike most heavyweights, Fury can switch styles mid-fight. He can dance around the ring with ollie-like footwork or lean into opponents like a street fighter. This adaptability is why he's undefeated. His opponents can't prepare for just one version of him. Even more shocking, Fury has fought entire fights using only his weaker hand in sparring just to practice for worst-case scenarios. While known for his loud persona, Fury quietly donates massive amounts of money to charity. After the Wilder fight, he gave away his entire $8 million purse to help the homeless. This wasn't publicized widely. Fury says he doesn't need the money and feels better giving it to those who need it more. It's a side of him that contradicts the trash-talking, belt-swinging image he projects in press conferences. His achievements that sound impossible. Only heavyweight in history to hold every major world title: WBC, WBA, IBF, WBO, the Ring, and Lineal Championship. Undefeated record against 3 consecutive heavyweight champions: Klitschko, Wilder, and White. Comeback of the century, losing over 140 pounds and returning to the top within 2 years. Fought in WWE, defeated Braun Strowman in Saudi Arabia, showing his crossover appeal. Named Fighter of the Year multiple times by international boxing associations.